I got 49.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bauer with the Emergency Voters Association. Do you have a few minutes to learn more about Proposal 1?
Is this the emergency financial manager bill?
Yes.
I'll show you how to manage this door.
Hey Melissa, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
I was wondering if you wanted to learn more Proposal 1.
Sure, the emergency manager law.
Yeah. With this law, it would allow the state government to intervene and appoint an emergency manager in a local community or school district to stop a financial emergency.
Wouldn't that give too much power to the emergency managers and oversight to the unelected ones, as well as undercut the authority of local elected officials?
Well, they'd only be there to help when the schools and local governments are struggling financially before they reach a crisis and undergo. Sometimes voters don't always vote for the best people though.
Alright, so couldn't this impose larger costs and expenses on those local municipalities and school districts to get out of the financial distress without providing new revenues?
Well, this law is already in effect in some areas, so since the emergency managers could be forced to step down. The emergency manager is there to develop financial and operation plans, which would include modification or termination of workers' contracts, reorganization of company plans and government, and determination of expenses, services, and use of funds until the financial emergency is resolved.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll think about it.
Thank you for your time.
Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Sydney with the Student Voters Association. Have a few minutes to discuss Proposal 3?
Michigan Energy, Michigan
Right. The
Jobs?
proposal would require 25% of all energy to be from a renewable energy source.
But converting to these energy forms will be costly, and I don't want my bills to go up, considering Michiganders already pay some of the highest electricity bills in the
You have a
nation.
point, and that's one of the main concerns over this proposal. Your rates will inevitably increase. However, the bill does protect consumers since the rates cannot increase more than 1% yearly, and it allows companies annual extensions in order to meet the deadlines. The proposal would require 25% of all energy to be from a clean, renewable source by 2025.
Isn't there already a state mandate in place in regards to renewable
Yes,
energy?
there was a mandate that 10% of electricity should come from a clean source by 2015. However, that has not been met. But those who support this proposal would argue that even though it has not been met, if we continue to strive towards this goal, Michigan will ultimately have a cleaner environment.
That is definitely a benefit. Will this proposal affect economic growth or
Well, the
employment?
proposal requires the legislature to enact additional laws to encourage the use of Michigan-made equipment and the employment of Michigan residents, which would create jobs and provide investments to Michigan. However, jobs would ultimately be taken away from non-renewable fields such as coal.
Super duper, Sydney. Thank you for that information. Now I feel like I can make an informed decision at the polls.
Hello, sorry to interrupt your day. My name is Cameron Segatpour, and I'm with the Student Voters Association. I was wondering what your take is on Proposal 4.
What's Proposal 4?
Proposal 4 would provide...
No, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, sorry to interrupt. I'm Cameron Segatpour, and I'm with the Student Voters Association, and I was just wondering what your take is on Proposal 4.
I don't know anything about Proposal 4. There's too many of them. Refresh my memory, please.
Proposal 4 would provide in-home health care and rights to collective bargaining. The MQHCC would also give training, background checks, and home health care to elderly citizens.
Oh, that's right. I remember this now. This is the one where the special interest group is trying to hijack our Constitution.
I'm not sure about...
Yes. It's because we're focusing in, we're trying to change our Constitution for one particular section, as opposed to like applying it to a large group of people. Home health care workers alone, wouldn't that be considered to be a special interest group? Wouldn't they be focusing on one special interest? Taking over our Constitution? I mean, this is a constitutional amendment, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, which are virtually impossible to change once they become. It takes decades to get them to change. Yeah, I'm going to have to vote no on that.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You're very welcome, sir. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Melissa Griffiths with the Student Voters Association.
No se habla inglés, lo siento.
Oh,
Se habla
okay.
español.
Okay.
Adiós.
Hi Mel, how you doing?
Good. So I'm with the Students Voters Association, and we're trying to get the word out about Proposal 5. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Proposal 5 is the reform initiative for the two-thirds movement. Did you have any idea that Michigan already requires a three-quarters majority for the legislature in order to increase certain property taxes?
No, I didn't. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah. The proposal requires a two-thirds majority vote of the state house and the state senate in order for Michigan to impose new or additional taxes on taxpayers or expand the base of taxation. So basically they're saying that this will limit the legislator's ability to balance the state budget.
Gotcha.
If you want any more information, just visit the website. It's michiganprosperity.com. The proposal is important, and take your time and think about the prosperity of Michigan.
You bet.
Okay.
I will fulfill my democratic responsibility.
All right, thank
Hi,
you.
I'm Tiffany,
bet.
and I'm
See-
a part of the Student Voters Association, and I'm here to inform you on Proposal 6. Proposal 6 intends to amend the state constitution regarding the building of international bridges and tunnels.
Oh, what are the specific details of the
This proposal would require the approval of a majority at a statewide election, and in each city where the building of new international bridges or tunnels are going to be built, the state of Michigan may use state funds or resources to acquire land, to create bids for financing, construction, or promoting of the new bridges or tunnels.
What does that mean for a citizen like me?
This means you are faced with a decision. This proposal allows citizens like you to vote on the building of international bridges or tunnels, but voters can be swayed by biased commercials or commercials that are not truthful.
Who is paying for the new
The
bridge?
bridge would be paid by Canadian funds. Proposal 6 is important, and each voter should consider this decision either way before going to the polls.
What is the big deal about building an international bridge?
Given traffic in certain areas of Michigan, a second international bridge to Canada would create economic development. The bridge would also create jobs in Michigan, but people also argue that the state should not compete with a privately owned bridge.